America. Over the heads of the mighty titanosaurs flew the titanosaur equivalent of a pterosaur, the colossal Quetzalcoatlus. This is an animal almost incomparable to anything alive in the 21st century, with its long snaking neck, giant wings, and long sharp beak. It survived ultimately to the end of the Mesozoic era, around the time the end Cretaceous extinction marked the end of all non-avian dinosaurs the world over. It would go on to surrender the skies to the birds of the Cenozoic era, where it was succeeded by the giant pelagornids and teratorans, huge birds with wingspans larger still than anything alive today. As big as these huge birds were able to grow, though, none of them could match the sheer size of Quetzalcoatlus, the largest flying animal ever to exist on planet Earth. In today's video, we will be exploring the life of this colossal pterosaur. Everything from the way it lived and how it looked, right up to the point it was discovered and described over 60 million years later. We will take a look at the environment in which Quetzalcoatlus lived, the different species within the genus, and the controversies surrounding its discovery. Sit back and relax as we take flight with a true giant of the skies. Towards the Cretaceous period, pterosaurs saw their evolutionary opportunity to blossom out into many strange new forms, unlike anything else the world has ever seen. Tiny bat-like pterosaurs fluttered around the forests at night. Filter-feeding pterosaurs sifted invertebrates from mudflats and lakesides. Ocean-going giants plucked fish from the waves as they soared, some of which were the proud owners of the most elaborate display crests used for signaling and attracting others of the same species. Some pterosaurs, however, went above and beyond in terms of size, the Azhdarchids. Among the Azhdarchids were pterosaurs both big and small, but some genera within the family were the largest flying creatures ever to take to the skies. The most famous of these, and the subject of today's video, was Quetzalcoatlus, the largest of the pterosaurs. Now we will go into the specifics regarding the diversity between the known species of Quetzalcoatlus shortly, but one important thing to note is the sheer size of Quetzalcoatlus northropi. This airborne colossus could reach over 8 meters from the tip of its beak to the end of its claws when stretched out in the sky, with a total wingspan of a whopping 11 meters on average. Early estimates put the animal's wingspan anywhere between 15 and 21 meters in width. But even with the current average, it's still the largest flying animal ever to take to the skies. Quetzalcoatlus northropi will be the main focus of today's video, but we will also explore the whole genus in detail. But what did such a creature look like? Quetzalcoatlus species were some of the strangest animals in the Mesozoic, like many other species of Azhdarchid. These pterosaurs are like nothing else the world has ever seen. Modern reconstructions in paleoart have captured these reptiles in a wide range of poses, stances, and forms, but none of them are particularly recognizable against what the general public would think of as a pterosaur. When depicted on the ground, Quetzalcoatlus was particularly un-pterosaur-like. Walking on all four limbs with the wings folded up and held out in front of it. It would have held its body upright like a modern bird. The long, thin legs would have stretched out behind it, which were mainly used for balance. The bulk of the animal's musculature could be found in the forelimbs, which were used to heave the animal forward on the ground. The incredibly long neck would usually have been held aloft, high above the creatures of the ground. In fact, when the pterosaur stood at its full height, with its neck held up, it would have been roughly the same size as a modern giraffe. Atop the neck was an incredibly large skull, with a long, sharp beak.
Okay,
This
stop
would have
it.
given it a superficial resemblance to a
Your story is so long. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. I imagine. Nahulog atong spear. Nahulog atong spear, guys. Ay, pagilom. Magumba lagi na yung bato. Tanawa lang, mamatay na dito na. Dako na siya. Ang mga gawas ng mga ramurag lang sa buntag. Gamay lang kayo sila. Pero karon ito sa nga creature. Nakita naman sa at puri gamay oh. Kanta na lang lagi. Ano siya mamak na ito? Kikigutom siya. Bigyan pa ka to eh. Ang dapat malaya sa nga. Uy, salamat. Wala na siya. Sinadang ba to? Uy, yes. Let's go.